Charmant, and my business is called Chimera Charms, which is jewelry and accessories. So I've been a professional in another field with long gaps in being able to do art. And I first started when I was a teenager. I did a lot of different kinds of art. I did singing and acting and design, and then recently, probably a little over a year ago, maybe a year and a half, I started getting more into the local steampunk community. And it's a very kind of DIY community where everybody, makes at least some part of their outfit. So I started making jewelry, which I had done when I was younger, and started making it for friends, and then decided to just see if other people might be interested too, and then launched my Etsy store back in October. The actual nuts and bolts of it is not all that attractive, and there's like beads and findings and everything all over my bedroom, which is my primary workspace. But in terms of my process, I get inspired by a lot of different things. I love the Art Nouveau and Art Deco periods, the Edwardian and Victorian periods, a lot of literature. I was actually a literature major as an undergrad in college, and so a lot of things like Edgar Allan Poe, Jane Austen, Emily Dickinson, a lot of different things find their way into my work. When I see something in my mind and then I see it in reality, like just making something manifest out of nothing, out of beads and string and wire, and all of a sudden then I have what I saw in my mind. And sometimes I'm actually even dreaming about these things or thinking about it in my sleep. And like if there's something where there was a problem, like I wanted to make this steampunk hot air balloon bracelet, but I didn't know what other charms to use with the images. All I had was the hot air balloon. And then I woke up and I said, oh my God, an anchor and a rudder. And then it would be like a steamship, an airship. So it just it comes to me all the time, and I find that when I'm doing other things, ideas will just come. So I'd like to be able to do this more. I work full-time for a nonprofit charity, and it would be nice if I could work less on that and work more on the jewelry. It becomes very difficult to be doing this on top of full-time work, but it challenges me and it satisfies me in a whole other way. It really nourishes me, whereas my day job, my role is to nourish others. So it's a nice balance. I don't want to give up, the other part of me, but I would like to have more time to do the jewelry. Raw has been a fantastic surprise. I had not heard of it before Sarah contacted me, and she has been incredible. She has always been available for emails, phone calls. I love the idea behind it. I like being able to meet and interact with other artists because art in its concept is very collaborative, but when you're working on it, you're all by yourself. So it's nice to see what other people are doing and share and, get inspired by them and maybe even inspire them if, possible. So I love Raw as well. I have an Etsy store, which is www.chimeracharms.etsy.com. And Chimera is Chimera. So there's a few different ways to spell it. And then also, of course, at rawartists.org/Chimera Charms. My name is Sabine Charmant, and I am a raw artist.